stuck on me and you. I'm fixed on that summer, I dance with your memory. And when that song comes on, I can feel you miss me too. I'm stuck on me and you. And I can't ride, even if I wanted to. I'll take a lap, and I can't break loose, can't get you out of my heart, my head. It don't matter, baby, what I do. Oh, I'm stuck on me and you. Even if I wanted to, I'll take a lap, and I can't break loose, can't get you out of my heart, my head. It don't matter, baby, what I do. I can't ride, even if I wanted to. I'll take a lap, and I can't break loose, can't get you out of my heart, my head. It don't matter, baby, what I do. No, I can't get you out of my heart, my head. It don't matter, baby, what I do. Oh, I'm stuck on me and
It's not quite a religious experience, but it's damn close.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
Hello.
The wheel is turning, but the hamster's dead.
Seriously? You guys gotta come up with a better name. Whatever. I'm not even getting paid for this show.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio.
Here comes the rain, it's falling like tears in the sky. It's one of those nights, wish the wind and the rain could block out the pain that I hide behind these blue eyes, and I'm here all alone. Lightning's flashing outside. I'm barely alive, but I'm still holding on, 'cause only the strong will survive. Damn it all, the night I keep on making the same mistakes. I heard that lightning never strikes same place twice, but that's a lie. When it comes to the storms in my life, they say the grass is always greener on the other side, but when the winter comes around, all the grass dies. Wish I could fly high above all these storms in my life. I thought that God promised to never flood the earth again. Lord knows I still sin. There's a calm before the storm, but hope begins to fall. But even then, it rages within, and that water's gonna rise, and these eyes begin to cry. I can't hold it inside, and that thunder's gonna roll. The wind's gonna spin, and I'm gonna keep playing this other side. But when the winter comes around, all the grass dies. Wish I could fly high above all these storms of mine. Same mistakes. I heard that lightning never strikes the same place twice, but that's a lie when it comes to the storms of my life. They say the grass is always greener on the other side, but when the winter comes round, all the grass dies. Wish I could fly above all these storms in my life, high above all these storms in my life. Here comes the rain, it's falling like tears in the sky.
Her name is Abby Hankins. I will be speaking to her on November the 7th on Indie Country Radio. We're going to do a live interview. We kind of did one the other day when I interviewed Justin Jack. Yeah, they're kind of an item, but that's all right. They don't like to blast that out on social media. Maybe I just blasted it out there. But that is a great tune called Storms. And before that, brand new music from Emily Ann Roberts. Stuck on Me and You. She was on season, I'm not sure what season, maybe number 11, I believe, of Teen Blake, NBC's The Voice. But she is awesome, and we got a brand new single from her loaded up in the library, and we're blasting it out to the world right now on Indie Country Radio. Welcome to Today's Country with Tim Kelly. I'm your host. Gonna have a good time today. It is Hump Day Wednesday, and we got a lot of great country music to get you over the hump. If you're working hard like I'm not working hard, I'm having fun right now, then sit back, relax, enjoy, grab a cup of your favorite beverage, and we're going to play the best in new country for you all show long. This next gentleman is brand new to Indie Country Radio as well. His name is Tyson Pryor. He's got a great tune here called Peace of Mind. And to give you a little peace of mind, here in about 22 minutes, I'm going to be interviewing Laura Black Wines. We'll talk to her and find out what she's got going on in the world of country music as well. Right now, here's Tyson on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
listening to Indie Country Radio with Tim Kelly.
All the boats I've missed, all the hell I've caused, all the lips I've kissed, all the love I've lost. I got kicked around, I've been black and blue, on my way to you. All the stars I've seen, all the songs I've sung, all the beers I've drank, all the damage done. I was just passing time, kinda just passing through, on my way to you. Every curve, every ditch, every turn, every bridge I left behind me up in smoke, every fork in the road. It was all worth a while when I finally saw you smile. Every highway, every heartbreak, every mountain, every mile. I got the radio up, the sun is going down. I'll take a left at the bank, and I'll head straight through town. So baby, put on that dress, little sweet perfume, 'cause I'm on my way to you. Every turn, every bridge I left behind me up in smoke, every fork in the road. It was all worth a while when I finally saw you smile. Every highway, every heartbreak, every mountain, every mile. All the boats I've missed, all the hell I've caused, all the lips I've kissed, all the love I've lost. I thank God for that. I guess He always knew I was on my way to you. On my way to you. On my way to you.
His name is Cody Johnson, the first independent artist to sell out NRG Stadium down in Houston, Texas. We were talking about him yesterday in the Jason Breedlove interview because he's from Texas as well, knows Cody Johnson's music, and you guys do too, because On My Way to You right there was a former song of the week here on Indie Country Radio. We play that song all week long when we pick a song of the week, and we got a good one this week as well, and we'll be playing that real soon. But I just saw today Cody Johnson's going to be coming to Springfield, Missouri, just north of where I'm broadcasting live in Branson, Missouri, right now on January the 12th to the JQH Arena. That stands for John Q. Hammond's Mr. JQH. It is going to be a great, great show. So he's going to pack the house, and you can go to get your tickets on the website there, jqharena.com. Check it out, folks. It's going to be a great, great show. Mr. Cody Johnson coming to Springfield on January the 12th. Miss Tiana Woods coming to Indie Country Radio right now. This is called Bring Your Own Sunshine on today's country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Hump Day Wednesday.
Sometimes you walk 1,000 miles in the rain. You swear it ain't gonna let up. You feel every single drop of the pain so close
Introducing the music of Billy James Brady. He performs fun songs like Beer Don't Float.
The only thing we gotta worry about today is beer don't float.
And Talking Trash with Johnny Cash.
I wish I could sit and talk some trash with Johnny Cash. They wear their
And he makes serious songs like American Heroes, a great tribute to our active military and veterans.
serve their country, still wear their uniform proud. It wasn't for them.
Billy James Brady's music can be purchased on CD Baby or on his website, BillyJamesBrady.com.
They're American heroes. True American heroes.
Tim in the morning. What does that mean?
Are you responsible for the strange sounds I heard emanating from my radio this morning?
We apologize for what he said.
Blah, 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 blah.
We have no idea. We're just making it up as we go along.
The guy's awesome.
I'm on jacked up on Mountain
3, 2, 1.
Drop it.
Your station for new country now.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Today's country.
Pretty wild.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
On Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Hop out of bed in the morning, sun shining in our face. Let's grab us some cups of coffee, it's gonna be a fantastic day. I'll go get the Yeti cooler, fill it up with ice and beer. Don't forget your favorite koozie, boat's packed and we're out of here. The waves are rolling on the bay, so we'll sit on the bow, pop a few and catch some rays. The only thing we gotta worry about today is the beer don't float. Beer don't float. What you say we get a little wet now? Jump off the top of the boat, do a cannonball and hit the water and splash some of those crazy folk. Let's take a walk down the gauntlet, that means Boater's Highway. Watch the girls on the swim platform dancing their own way. The waves are rolling on the bay, so we'll sit on the bow, pop a few and catch some rays. The only thing we gotta worry about today is the beer don't float. Make sure you put that koozie on your beer. If you don't, it might just disappear. The waves are rolling on the bay, so we'll sit on the bow, pop a few and catch some rays. The only thing we gotta worry about today is the beer don't float. Beer don't float. Beer don't float. Beer don't float.
Mr. Billy James Brady, he is a show sponsor to Indie Country Radio. If you would like to find out how you can become a show sponsor, just send us an email on the form that is provided on our website, indiecountryradio.net. Just hit our show sponsors tab and fill out that information. We'll give you the information right back and what you can do to be a show sponsor as well. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, beer don't float, and don't try to hide it behind the bushes either, because a bear will be walking around very, very intoxicated. Like Smokey the Bear said, only you can prevent alcoholism. That's right. Is that what he said? No, I don't think that's what he said. Well, I'll tell you what I'm saying. We're going to have a good show today. We've got Laura Black Wines going to be calling in here in a little bit. We're going to visit with her and find out what she's got going on in the world of country music. She got a brand new video added to Indie Country Television today. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more coming up real soon. First of all, a good friend of mine, Mr. Danny Allen. You can find him at The Dallin on the big Twitter machine. This is called You Know I Want You on today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
It's been 15 days since you've been gone. I've been doing all the things that I said I'd do if you moved on. I've been hanging out with all my friends, trying to forget you and doing the best I can. But I don't think I can take one more night without you right here by my side. I ain't never loved nobody the way that I love you. Girl, you make me want to. You make me want to drive my truck right back to your house, say a little prayer that it all works out, make sweet love till the morning comes. Oh girl, you know I want you. I got the truck gassed up, got the radio on. I got a few of my buddies waiting for me down in Old Mexico. They want to make a little noise, throw a few back, meet some cute senoritas, drink some cold margaritas, and raise a lot of hell, yeah. But each mile I drive, you're right there on my mind. Been fighting back this feeling since I hit that state line. All I know is I need you, I want you right here, right now. You make me want to. You make me want to drive my truck right back to your house, say a little prayer that it all works out, make sweet love till the morning comes. Oh girl, you know I want you. Every time I close my eyes, I see your pretty face. I want you, I need you right now. Gonna drive my truck right back to your house, say a little prayer that it all works out, make sweet love till the morning comes. Oh girl, you know I want you. You know I want you.
Here's what happens when you buy a cheap jingle. Indie Country Radio. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universe Awards Radio Network of the Year. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
little crazy in those eyes. That's what I like. Sipping on Jack D, leaning up on me, call me honey, I don't mind if you get a little wild. Come on, you know that you want to. Give me some of that whiskey kiss, just one hit on my lips. I'll drink you up all night. Give me some of that Dixie twist, shake them hips, don't you quit. Too much ain't never gonna be enough. Give me some of that, give me some of that love. All of this whiskey making you tipsy, making you frisky, that's alright. It's my kind of night. Baby, I'm into butterfly tattoos, making me want you, I can't lie. You know what's on my mind. I'm thinking, girl, that you need to give me some of that whiskey kiss, just one hit on my lips. I'll drink you up all night. Give me some of that Dixie twist, shake them hips, don't you quit. Too much ain't never gonna be enough. Give me some of that love. Give me some of that love. Come on, you know that I want you to. Give me some of that. Give me some of that whiskey kiss, just one hit on my lips. I'll drink you up all night. Give me some of that Dixie twist, shake them hips, don't you quit. Too much ain't never gonna be enough. Give me some of that love. Give me some of that love. Give me some of the love.
His name is Jason Kirkness. That is called Whiskey Kiss, and that's where you can find him on Facebook and Twitter, Jason Kirkness, and a great tune right there. We got lots of great tunes loaded up, and we're going to play one from an artist that we're going to do an interview with right now. Her name is Laura Black Vines, and she is also from the state of Missouri, just like me. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Loving it in the Ozarks today. Woke up to some rain and going to be cooler today and tonight in the 40s.
Oh, finally. I'm ready for bonfires and hot dogs.
Yep, exactly. Yep, roasting marshmallows out there. That sounds good. We got a fire pit too, right out front. So
there we go.
You talked us into it. Today's my day off. We might do that this evening.
Oh, there you go. That's a good plan.
Yeah. So you're just from around the St. Louis area. We were talking a little bit off the air. Were you born and raised there, or did you move there? How did you end up in Missouri?
I was born in Bon Pierre, Missouri, and I've lived in this area my whole life. I've not ventured very far. I teach school at the local school here, and I teach elementary music, and my whole family. I have a huge family, and we all just kind of live in this area and get on each other's nerves, and
Awesome. Well, teaching is an art, man. I'll tell you what, and not enough good teachers in this world. I know a lot of folks that I went to school with, though, became teachers and principals and head coaches on ball teams, and we even have some more teachers and ball coaches that are trying to do their thing in country music on the side as well. So it's a great profession.
Well, I appreciate that. I enjoy doing it. I love it. It's very rewarding.
Yep.
It really is.
I was the same way when I was younger. I had a physical ed teacher in grade school that I just absolutely loved. He passed away while I was still in grade school, but he let me, substitute coach the PE physical ed class and stuff, and those kids, working with those kids. And, it's neat when you can touch their lives at such an early age.
That is amazing. That's neat. Yeah, it's neat. It's neat to be a part of.
Yep.
I like to be a part of it.
Absolutely. Well, what led you to country music and your interest in that? And I want to ask you, too, you said you have a big family. Is any of your other family members musically inclined like you?
Well, I got to be honest. My whole family, most of them either play an instrument, sing, or write music. I had an aunt and an uncle that really got into songwriting, and my aunt and uncle, they were very, very, they're pretty successful at it. My Uncle Damon was a very good friend of Bill Monroe's, and they wrote together on a lot of stuff. His name's Damon Black, and he wrote a lot of bluegrass and the older country, and then my Aunt Sharon wrote a lot of older country for Loretta Lynn, and I know the Oak Ridge Boys recorded one of hers, and Wynonna Judd. And so in my family, if you're going to do something, if it's not good, they're going to tell you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I knew if I was going to put anything out there, it had to be something that if they didn't approve of it, I wouldn't have put it out there.
Yeah, family's your biggest critic, but they're also your biggest supporters on the other side, aren't they?
Absolutely, they really are. And so whenever I did this song, I wrote this song after Dad passed away about 4 years ago, and I kind of let it sit in a notebook for a few years before I did anything with it. And then I decided when I recorded it, I thought I'm just going to record it just for me and my family to have a copy of, because it's a lot of the things Dad would tell us when he'd tell us about his drag racing. It's his story. So I thought I just want a copy of it for all of our family to have, and so we'll always remember what Dad told us. And when I started recording it, I started getting a lot of good feedback and other people that wanted to hear it. And I thought, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. And if they like it, that's awesome, and if not, that's okay too. But I wanted to get my dad out there. So.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, and what a thing to be able to include your family in what you're doing. We absolutely love to hear that. And I was doing some research on you before I did the interview today, and I saw a video.
No.
Oh, yeah. I saw a video of you singing with Barbara Fairchild in a church, I believe it was. You guys were singing a gospel song. And her cousin Larry just fixed my laptop computer about 2 months ago down in Branson. He has a computer store down there.
That is so cool. Well, I met them. I went to their show down in Branson. I was on vacation with my husband and went to their show in Branson. And she, in the middle of her show, she changed things up. She said, I really just have it on my heart. I want to sing Amazing Grace. And she asked the crowd to sing with her. And my husband had sat us in the back corner of the restaurant because their show was in the back of the Golden Corral, and because he wanted to sneak out to the buffet. Well, he didn't know he sat us by the curtain. So whenever we sang with her, I was singing harmony, and her husband heard me from behind the curtain, and he stopped me and said, "Don't leave without talking to me." And I thought, oh, here I go. I sang too loud. Now I'm in trouble. But
you done ran them out of the pews.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I do at my own church. I run them out. So he actually stopped me. He said, I'd like for you to come to our Sunday service and sing. And then after that, it just went from there. And I started just every once in a while, if they needed somebody, they'd call. And if they just wanted me to go, they'd call. I'd go with them. We went to Oklahoma about 3 times to sing down there. And sang in Branson, and they're just amazing people, and God's amazing for bringing that together.
That's how it happens, isn't it? And it's that God-given talent that you have, and I can tell that when I hear the music and I hear your song, even though we've only got one, and I'm anticipating getting some more from you when it's ready. We can just tell, and I literally tell people all the time. I know in about 30 seconds if your song's going to go on the radio. And you definitely got a hit song here in the song called Driver's Seat that we'll talk about here in a little bit. But I want to ask you, you mentioned Oklahoma. Where at in Oklahoma did you go?
We went to, there's a church in Owasso, Oklahoma, I believe was the name of the
right
town.
around Tulsa, yep.
Yeah, there's a big Assembly of God church there. We sang there. We also sang there's a Christian bookstore down there that has Saturday night gospel singings. It was pretty amazing. And I mean, the crowd that was there was just, they were into it, and they've got in this Bible bookstore, it was set up in their back room, a stage and chairs, and people would just come in, and it was just a great time. Just a Saturday night, just it's almost like an old brush arbor meeting type of thing.
I know exactly what you're talking about. In the state of Oklahoma, that's why I've got into country music. I didn't tell you this before we got on the air, but I lived there for 20 years in southeast Oklahoma, in Ada, Oklahoma, where Blake Shelton is from. And I've been to Tishomingo, the town that he lives in, and all over that area down there. I sold insurance for 3 years and beat lots of doors down there. So I know the area of Oklahoma very well, and they love the country music, and it's real close to Texas. And I talked to an artist yesterday, Jason Breedlove from Texas. So that's what got me into country radio, actually, is when in the 90s when Garth Brooks, Toby Keith, Vince Gill, those guys were really hot in Oklahoma, making the great country music. It just kind of stuck with me that's what I wanted to do. I love because you can hear all the words, the songwriting is phenomenal, and it tells a great story.
Oh, that's neat. That is neat, yeah. That's right, and that's what I like about that kind of music. It's the storytelling. Yep. You can't beat the stories in country music.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about that a little bit. You mentioned your family's, a lot of them are singer-songwriters, too. Do you write your own material? Do you have a lot of songs in your library?
I do. I've written since I can remember, and when I started writing, just being able to write, I wanted to make up my own stuff. And so I've got notebooks full of songs and stuff, but this is the first, Driver's Seat is the first one I've ever really put out there. Because like I said, in my family, I kind of would pitch to my family and they would tell me, no, that's no good, or no, that doesn't make sense. They're really good about that because they want what I put out there too to be something that people are going to be able to relate to,
Yeah.
And so it's the first time, this song is the first time I've really taken anything out of that notebook and put it out there.
There you go. Well, I don't know if you saw today that I tagged you in a post. I saw a video of that Driver's Seat song that we're going to play here in just a little bit, and it's a great video. And what kind of car is that in the video? It looks like my first car. I had a 66 Pontiac Tempest. I don't know. It looked kind of similar.
Oh, cool. No, that was it's a 1968 Plymouth Roadrunner.
Plymouth Roadrunner. Okay, man, it's a nice car. It was nicer than mine, but
well, that's actually my dad's car. I bought that, and I own it now. It's my dad's last Roadrunner that he owned.
There you go. I bought mine off my aunt for $200. That was my first car when I turned 16.
Oh, cool. That's neat. Oh, I love those old cars. You need to get another one.
Long time ago. I'll be 56 tomorrow, so that's been a while. But, I love that car. I love the video. And we put it on our TV channel, Indie Country Television, today. So congratulations on that. I love the fully produced videos. And we kind of call that CMT for the Indies because you guys are independent artists and you got to start somewhere. And when you work so hard at your craft, and there's a lot of work that goes into making of these videos, too. And so we want to recognize that. So we put you on Indie Country Television. You can check it out on our website, IndieCountryRadio.net.
That is so cool. That brings a tear to my eye. That really is so neat. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Glad to do it. Now, talk a little bit about that video. Where was it shot? And, maybe who helped you produce it? That kind of thing?
I tell you, this video, a guy that I actually grew up with started a recording studio and production company. And whenever I decided to record and do this song, he was the one I chose that I wanted to do this with because he knew my dad really well. So he knew what Dad would have liked. And so we chose to do the video at Bonne Terre Drag Strip. It's the drag strip, in our town. Mm-hmm. And because the whole song's about Dad's drag racing that he used to do. He was really good at drag racing.
Yep.
And I wanted everything in the video to have something to do with my dad. So the other car I'm racing in the video is a 68 Plymouth GTX. And my brother's driving it. And then at the end, my other brother is driving my dad's car, and my dad's best friend that he used to drag race with is driving the Chevy Nova. So we tried to do everything just about my dad. We tried to keep it everything that he would have liked and something to do with him.
Yeah. That's awesome, and the video lives forever on YouTube, and hopefully putting it on the TV channel like we did will get you some more views and get you some YouTube love on that, and help get your music out there to the world. That's what we're all about.
I appreciate that. That's amazing to me. That really is. Oh my gosh.
You're welcome. Absolutely glad to do it for you. Now, something else I want to ask you, I know you work hard as a teacher and maybe don't have a lot of time, but, have you been able to do some shows and get out in front of folks with your music?
I do. I actually, I sing locally a lot, just at different, venues around here, restaurants. I do churches and outdoor events and stuff like that. But I've had since I've started doing this, I've actually had some drag strips and places like that contact wanting to book me at those places. So I got a new band together. We're working together, and so we're actually accepting bookings. So if anybody is interested, I would love to come. I would love to share my music and to come and just be a part of whatever event they're having.
Okay, awesome. I love hearing that because we there's nothing better than local music and live music, and we ask people to support that. The artists that we play on the radio station, you don't make a lot of money selling your CDs, and they tell us, it's hard to unless you're doing shows. So you guys need to go out there and see them in a live show, see what kind of music they've got, and buy their merchandise. That's what makes you guys' world go around. Absolutely. Now,
thank you.
You betcha. Let me ask you this. Now, who inspires you in country music, maybe as a female artist, somebody that we would know, a name that maybe you like to sing their cover songs in your show?
Well, you know what? The first name that pops in my head is Dolly Parton, and I'll tell you why.
There you go.
Dolly had not only her music and the way she lives and the way she is, her upbringing. Yeah. Reminded me a lot of ours, just that country upbringing. My dad's family was extremely poor growing up. His dad passed away just a few months before he was born, and there were 14 of those kids. So those 14 kids were raised by their mom, and they took care of each other, and they were, they focused on the Bible and where the next meal was going to come from, and just kind of live their lives the best they could with what they were given. And I feel like Dolly kind of has done that. And in her music, she kind of tries to put that out there. She tries to stick true to her story and true to who she is and who she was. Yeah. And that's what I want to, that's what I want to be. That's what I want to stick to.
That is awesome. A couple of years ago, we got the movie for Christmas called A Coat of Many Colors after it was on during the Christmas season, and tells an absolutely wonderful story, and it showcases the acting skills of one Miss Jennifer Nettles that's in the world of country music as well. She's pretty good.
It does.
She's a pretty good actress, isn't she? Mm-hmm. Yep. So a great movie, great story about Dolly Parton, and a true story. There's nothing better than that when you're really getting to know that person, as they were younger, and you get to see them growing up, and we already know what she's become. Again, showing my age, I used to watch her when she was on the Porter Wagner show, and you just knew then she was going to make something of herself.
Yes. Yeah. I bet. I could see that.
Oh, yeah, and she definitely had the talent, and the whole package, the looks and everything, and it's just something that has stood the test of time, and that's hard to do nowadays in the entertainment world.
Oh, absolutely, yes, it is. But she's one that she stood, and that's.
Yep. I've said many times, if you have a 10-year career in sports or entertainment and decide you're going to walk away from it, just like Garth Brooks did here a while back. He took a few years off. Then he comes back, wins CMA Entertainer of the Year, and now he's back on the radio again. People like that with that much talent, I mean, they can basically, be in control of their own career, and that's what we have here as independent artists that you guys are. You're before you get signed to a label, and maybe you get that record deal and you don't want to take it. I've had artists tell me they've turned stuff down that really wasn't the direction they wanted to go because you guys are in control of your own talent and your own career.
Man.
So,
yeah.
And what are you looking for? Do you want to continue teaching, do music, or do music full time?
Well, I mean, honestly, I would love to be able to do music full time, but it's one of those things where I'm not afraid to get out there and work hard and do what I need to do to make it happen. It's just if it's God's will and those doors open. My philosophy has always been, if God opens the door, I'm going to step in it.
Yep.
And it's just me, doing what I can in the meantime and waiting for Him to open a door. And if He opens the door, I'll step in it. And if not, then I'm supposed to be a teacher, and I'll be perfectly content with teaching those kids how to look for those doors to open for them.
Yep. Well, either way, you're bettering people's lives, because I've said this about music, no matter what's happening in the world, we had 9/11 years ago. We've got a hurricane getting ready to hit Florida and pound them really hard again, and the Carolinas have already experienced so much devastation. Houston a year ago. No matter what's going on in the world, music is going to make somebody's life better, and that's why we do these shows daily, no matter what's happening behind the scenes. I'll look at the news later when we get off the air, and we definitely are praying for those folks. But the music that we play on this radio station, I believe, has a great effect on people's lives.
Oh, well, I think you guys have a big effect. I think it's you guys and the artists that are out there, and I completely agree.
And there's just so many stories to be told through the songs. And in fact, on Sundays now, this Sunday we've brought on a gentleman by he calls himself the Wolf, and he's going to do interviews as well on Sunday mornings, starting at 10 o'clock Eastern time, and he's going to tell some stories of these artists too, and do some great radio interviews. So we look forward to having him aboard here at Indie Country Radio as well. I want to talk about this song "Driver's Seat" now, and we're going to play it here in just a little bit. Tell me what, the inspiration to write it, of course, was your dad and his drag racing and all of that. But is this the first song of an album that's coming up? Is it going to be on an EP? How can folks get their hands on it?
Well, right now it's the single that I released, and it's available, on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, anywhere you can download digital music. People can find it at. And it's the start of an album. So I'm working right now in the studio and getting some new stuff down, and so we'll see. Hopefully I'll have some more stuff out before the end of the year. Beginning of next year, and that's my goal.
Okay.
So it's to have stuff out by then.
Awesome. Well, we'll be looking for that. Like I said, we got a show called 2 for Tuesday that I did yesterday, so that's why I'd like to have at least one more. We can play you on that show and get you back-to-back plays. We do that for every artist all show long. And let's give a shout-out, too, to where you recorded this song and some of the folks that helped you put it together.
Oh, they were amazing. I recorded this at a studio called Blue Creek Production, and it's in Patton, Missouri. Dustin Bannister is the production manager. He's the owner of the studio, one of the co-owners, and he just did a phenomenal job. When I took him this song, I took my acoustic guitar and a piece of paper, and I just laid it out there, and I say beat this song out because I am not the greatest guitar player. But I played this song out, and I had in my head how I wanted it to sound, and I described to him what I wanted, and he took that and took it even further. And I mean, he just did phenomenal. Jeff Womble did an amazing job on the steel guitar. Buck Johnson did a great job on the drums.
Uh-huh.
And then I had Tim Crouch on the fiddle and mandolin, and he actually used to play he did Alan Jackson's album back in 2005, his bluegrass album. And so he's amazing.
Yeah.
And then, it just, with him, and then Thomas Walton did the video. So he did the video work on it. And with those two working together, they just are a phenomenal team.
Awesome. Well done. I say that you don't have to be in Nashville to make country music. We get it from Canada, Australia, Sweden, Norway, Iceland. It just comes from all over the place. And so they're not recording in Nashville, Tennessee. You find yourself a good studio and a good producer and somebody, like you said, takes it to the next level, and it turns out even better than you expect. Your song's definitely radio ready by the time it gets to us, and that's what we like.
Yeah, and that's them and their studio. They're out in the middle, almost in the middle of nowhere, so it's a good creative spot if somebody wants just quietly to be able to work on their stuff, and you can stay there, and
Yeah.
I mean, they're just amazing people.
Absolutely. Talk about that. You mentioned the word creative, and I want to go back to writing songs. What's your writing style like? Do you use life experiences as being a teacher to write a lot of yours? Do you wake up at 3:30 in the morning and have an idea and have to write it down, then finish it later, or can you do it from start to finish? How do you do it?
I'm a little bit of all of it. I'm one of those. I'm real big on my notes and my voice memos on my phone. Throughout the day, I have stuff pop in my head, and I'll hurry up on my voice memo and sing it into the phone, or I'll type it in real quick so I won't forget it. And then when I get a moment, then I have to sit down and write it. And there are nights that I wake up middle of the night and something hits, and I'll get up and write it down. And I like to put it down, because if I don't, I'll forget it. And I have a lot of stuff in my notebooks that are half finished or partial, and that I'll go back later. And Driver's Seat was actually one of those. I had everything written in that except the chorus. And back in January, I was flipping through a notebook and came across it and thought, I think I'm going to finish this one.
Uh-huh.
And so I wrote the chorus down back in January, and after it'd been sitting for about 3 years. So.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm a messy writer, I guess you could say. I've got bits and pieces here and there, and
yeah. Do you have an idea for a song that's going to be the title of the album?
Honestly, the album title, I don't have yet, and I'd love to give you that. I don't, because I've got so many good things going on with it. I just don't want to. I'd hate to give you a title or something close to it, and it not even be that when it comes out.
Yep.
Because I've got a song I'm working on now that I wrote, and I don't want to throw too much out there, but and I wrote it about me and one of my best friends from when we were kids,
mm-hmm.
and we didn't really, we grew apart, but we've always remained just close. She's one of those friends that, anytime you see her, it's like 20 years didn't go by. You feel like you just saw her yesterday. So I like to write about things like that, things that just,
yeah.
I don't know, just life experiences, like you said.
Exactly. Well, and there's so much work that goes on behind the scenes that we don't see in a song. I might get a song, that has a little bit different title that was sent to me, and when I get it in the email, I got to go in there and fix it because they kind of tweaked it, and I know that from looking at the title or the artist. Maybe it started out with a different artist and it was pitched to somebody, and they took it and made it their own. So there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes, and putting an album together. I've had an artist tell me they're kind of like your kids. You don't want to leave anybody out, but it's kind of hard to pick who am I going to put on first, and I can only put 10 on a CD or whatever it is, and
yeah.
So it kind of gets hard that way. I understand that. So
it does.
Yep.
It does. It's definitely a learning experience.
Definitely. Definitely. Now, let me ask you this, and I ask this to a lot of artists, and I don't ever tell you any prepared questions. If you were able to perform either a duet with somebody or open for somebody, who would that artist maybe be, either living or past? And you said Dolly Parton earlier might be one.
Oh, yeah. Dolly Parton would definitely be one. There's so many I would love to sing with. But in the past, I don't know. I love that classic country. Johnny Cash, any of those.
Uh-huh.
And I know that Johnny Cash did a song with his daughter, September When It Comes.
Uh-huh.
And my dad, he always said, I want to record that one with you, because my dad almost had like a Johnny Cash style voice. He would in the evenings he'd play his guitar and he'd sing those old songs to us, and if I could sing with anybody, it'd probably be Johnny Cash.
There you go. Well, I have an independent artist, believe it or not, that could do Johnny Cash to the T. I'll play the song here in a little bit. I'll have to load it in. I loaded one of his others today, but I'm going to put Ring of Fire on for you. And if you're listening to us live after the interview, check it out. It is Gary West, and you can find him at Gary West Music. And he does Johnny Cash justice. If you want to do a duet with one of our indie artists, look up Gary West, and he'd give you some love, I guarantee you. He's an awesome guy.
That is awesome. I will. I'll make sure to listen in because I want to hear that.
Yep, Mr. Gary West. And I'm telling you, when you hear the song, and I've got his video on Indie Country Television as well, you can check out the video. You got to turn your head if you're looking at the video, because when you hear the song and him start to sing, you will swear it's Johnny Cash.
That is so cool.
Yep,
I
yep.
love that.
So,
I will. I'll listen in.
That just shows the talent that's out there, you know. And you've probably seen some of these Elvis impersonators and different ones, you know, doing George Strait tributes and all that, you know. The artists love it when you do their songs justice. I've heard that in some interviews from the artists, you know, themselves, you know, because you're covering their songs in your shows, and when you do them justice, they appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's always my worry. That's one of the things always in the back of my head when I sing somebody else's song. I'm always saying to myself, "Oh my gosh, don't butcher this."
Yeah.
Don't butcher this.
That's a whole nother career as a butcher. I could have done that. Don't stake your life on it, but you know, I could go on. You know how you've seen me on Facebook.
I think you're hilarious. I love your post.
Thank you very much.
And I did notice that tomorrow is your birthday, so happy early birthday.
Oh, thank you. You know, I would like some cake and be able to eat it too tomorrow. So.
There you go.
I've already had 8 teeth pulled. I don't have many left to go, so I'm not worried about that. We thank you for doing this interview. Boy, time flies when you're having fun, don't it?
It does, and I had a good time. I appreciate this so much.
You are welcome. You get some more songs ready to pitch to us. We're definitely going to play them, and come back and talk about them again, will you?
Yeah, I sure will. Yeah, and if anybody's looking for me, they can find me on Facebook at Laura Blackwines Music.
Okay.
So,
sounds good.
For anything.
Well, yeah, go over there, give her page a like, and your Twitter account as well. Tell us what that is. Follow you on Twitter.
Yeah, it's LB Wines Music.
Okay.
It's at LB Wines Music, yep.
There you go. I'll try to get this loaded up real quick and tweet to you. I've got the song loaded. I just got to get off the phone and type it in real quick, but I will try to tweet it to you. And have a great day, and we appreciate the time, and be sure to come back anytime, and we'll schedule another interview. I'd be glad to talk to you again. It's been fun.
Oh, I've had a good time. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Laura Blackwines right here on Indie Country Radio and Driver's Seat, New Country's Best.
He may have bought that old white car and he may have made it shine, but my daddy made it what it was when he pulled it off the line. Money can't buy the memories or keep them up to par. That car didn't make my daddy made that car. Daddy and his 68 had a red down at the track, blowing doors off on every run, open headers and slicks on back. Not a car around could match up to that old 4-speed in those days. We'd beg to hear about that car, he'd just smile and say, well, he'd say them burning tires and octane, they smell just like cologne. One by one I'd line them up, I'd send them on back home. That quarter mile took seconds, but the memories they last. You can sit back in that driver's seat, but you can't relive the past. You can sit back in that driver's seat, but you can't relive the past. Daddy hung up his racing keys when he and Mom were with. Ran machines in a factory just to keep our family fed. The hero of the track became the hero of our home. Still sitting in the driver's seat, just on a different road. He'd say them burning tires and octane, they smell just like cologne. One by one I'd line them up, I'd send them on back home. That quarter mile took seconds, but the memories they last. You can driver's seat, but you can't relive the past. You can sit back in that driver's seat, but you can't relive the past. But Daddy and his car have been gone for quite a time. But his name is brought up anytime a Mopar hits the line. He'd say they're burning tires and octane. They smell just like cologne. One by one I would line them up. I'd send them all back home. Oh, that quarter mile took seconds, but the memories they last. You can sit back in that driver's seat, but you can't relive the past. You can sit back in that driver's seat, but you can't relive the past.
We are 100% focused on new music. Hey, look, a squirrel. Anything country. That's a funny word. Hey, these are good brownies. What? Oh, yeah, right. Radio, sorry.
How come you never take me out to dinner anymore?
Well, first, we're about to play a bunch of feel-good songs. And second, you know we're not married, right?
Oh, details. Today's country.
Pretty wild.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
We used to laugh, we used to sigh, we used to gaze in each other's eyes, we used to hold each other all through the night. We used to kiss constantly, we used to meet each other's needs. Now when we're together, it doesn't feel right. The only thing worse than being alone is being lonely with you. I can't get rid of this emptiness or these heart-aching blues. What happened to the love we once knew? The only thing worse than being alone is being lonely with you. We used to walk holding hands, we used to share our dreams and plans. Now we hardly speak to one another. We didn't fight, we didn't cry, we didn't tell each other lies. Now the truth hurts too much to uncover. The only thing worse than being alone is being lonely with you. I can't get rid of this emptiness or these heart-aching blues.
are the Haskins, and I work with the lady that wrote that song. Her name is Debbie Haskins. That is called Being Lonely With You. Her daughter's singing it, and she said it used to get lots of radio airplay. Well, guess what? It's getting it again because I like it. That is a great, great tune. The Haskins from Branson, Missouri. That's where I'm from, the live show capital of the world. We got a good live show going on right now. We just had a great radio interview with Laura Black Wines. She is awesome. Go find her on Twitter, Facebook, like her, and follow her everywhere on social media, and check out her song Driver's Seat as well. You can find the video added today on Indie Country Television. Now, a gentleman that we were talking about that she might want to do a duet with because she loves Johnny Cash. She's going to love Gary West. And if you're looking at the video on Indie Country Television to Ring of Fire, you got to turn your head because you will swear it is Mr. Johnny Cash. But no, it is Gary West. Gary West Music on Facebook and Twitter. Here is Ring of Fire right now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by a wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. A ring of fire, a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. A ring of fire, a ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns, burns, burns. A ring of fire, a ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. A ring of fire, a ring of fire.
Nobody knows new country
like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Sitting all alone in a musty smoke-filled bar. Guess I didn't get far. Working on this broken heart. It's doing all it can to kill me. Told myself, sit back. Hard times, they won't last. But either with this half-full glass of memories. Bartender set me up another round. Fill me up until I drown. Until then I'll keep doing what I know. Keep raising these rocks up to my lips. If I do it enough I might forget all the reasons why she left me. 'Cause there's no more us, no more her, just me. Cigarettes and whiskey. Cigarettes and whiskey. Removed her number from my phone just to put it back in when I get home. Tonight I don't want to be alone. I thought of waking by her side, planning her day, planning our lives. Not the only thing I my plan is one day at a time. Bartender, another round, fill me up until I drown. Until then I'll keep doing what I know. I keep racing these rocks up to my lips. If I do it enough I might forget all the reasons why she left me. 'Cause there's no more us, no more her, just me. Cigarettes and whiskey. Not sure what will kill me first, cigarettes and whiskey, or losing her. Bartender, set me up another round, fill me up until I drown. Until then I'll keep doing what I know. Raising these rocks up to my lips. If I do it enough I might forget all the reasons why she left me. There's no more us, no more her, just me. No more her, no more us, just me. Cigarettes and whiskey. Cigarettes and whiskey. Cigarettes and whiskey. Yeah. Cigarettes and whiskey.
His name is Chuck Thomas. That is a former song of the week here at Indie Country Radio. It is called Cigarettes and Whiskey, and you can find Mr. Chuck Thomas on Twitter at Song Ballads, the number 4 and the letter U. That is Song Ballads for You, Mr. Chuck Thomas, Cigarettes and Whiskey. Well, who doesn't like to get out on the dance floor, especially on a Friday night? I know lots of you do that. I have 2 left feet. I don't really do it. I just play the music to it. Let's do it right now with Madeline Victoria from the state of Texas right now. He Only Loves Me on the dance floor. On today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Hump Day Wednesday.
Looking for a good time. It's been a long week and he's on my mind. I won't give
is where country music lives.
Let's start the music.
We're the people's favorite. Show the world you love your country. Delivering a much-needed neck punch to the status quo.
What does that even mean?
That means, in addition to the variety you've come to expect, you'll also hear songs like this.
I don't wanna be here when she goes there, so I can't see that she don't care. If I don't see the leaving all over her face, I can keep believing everything's okay.
And this.
Maybe all this time was meant for us to find. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. So right now I'm gonna run back to you, 'cause I got nothing to lose.
And this.
That makes my heart beat fast and has my back, even when I think she's done. She's never tried to change me, knows who I am. Even when I'm wrong, no, she don't give a damn. And whenever I need a smile, she's always got one. Yeah, she's still riding shotgun.
Thank you for listening to Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
No, I ain't that complicated. See a shooting star and I start wishing all that love stuff's overrated. Just tell me how pretty and take me fishing. I don't take long showers, I don't need hours kicking my face so blow dry in my hair. I don't do fancy dresses or false eyelashes. Never waste some money on a bottle of fake tan. I ain't that hard to understand. No, I ain't that complicated. I see a shooting star and I start wishing all that love stuff's overrated. Just tell me how pretty and take me fishing. I don't need no diamonds, a fancy car to drive it, roses or chocolates to win my heart. I don't spend time bitching or in the kitchen, sitting around crying every time the wear apart. 'Cause I won't get far. No, I ain't that complicated. See a shooting star and I start wishing all that love stuff's overrated. But just tell me I'm pretty and take me fishing. I'm a simple country girl, that's all I wanna be. Give me 50 shades of any John Deere green. No, I ain't that complicated. See a shooting star and I start wishing all that love stuff's overrated. Just tell me how pretty and take me fishing. No, I ain't that complicated. See a shooting star and I start wishing all that love stuff's overrated. Just tell me how pretty and take me fishing. Just tell me how pretty and take me fishing. Just tell me how pretty and take me fishing.
Maddie Lynn. That is called Ain't That Complicated, and that song drops today. We've had it for about a month here on Indie Country Radio. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, we get the hits before they hit. She is from New South Wales in the country of Australia. She is 19 years old, and she's going to go places in the world of country music. It comes from everywhere, doesn't it, folks? Ain't That Complicated. Maddie Lynn, that is M-A-D-D-I, Maddie Lynn, L-Y-N on the Lynn part. Look her up on Facebook and Twitter. She is amazing for 19 years old. This next artist is amazing as well for 18 years old. We met her 3 years ago in Nashville when she was 15. She is the one, the only Miss Tori Wilson. This is called Louisiana Rain on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
So you had a little setback, got a little thrown off track. So you had a little heartbreak, but change ain't always bad. You can shine through the pain like the Louisiana rain on a perfect day. There's drops on the street, weights on your heart, but they never last long, and the sun's not that far like Louisiana rain. I've cried a little downpour, I've been caught in a storm, I've wondered what it's all for.
Sir, I was scanning through some radio stations, and I was wondering if y'all might play some country music for me. I sure would appreciate it.
Wow, I hope he likes new country music, because the best in new country lives right here on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Shake, that's what I worth about $3 million. And I don't feel the cold when your coat's around my shoulders, and all the leaves are falling in love. Your smile stays with me when I'm alone, but on top of the list of what I love most is you and me with you. The perfect one for a perfect two. A golden dream, sugar sweet and true. That's me with we're like the notes in an old blue-eyed song. La da da da, la da 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 dee. You pick the key, maybe I'll play along. But you and me with you. Perfect one for perfect two. A golden dream, sugar sweet and true. That's me with That's me with That's me with you.
How about the great young female talents on this radio station? 3 young, fine ladies in a row. Good music. And that is Macy Martin. She is from the state of Texas. And Me With You, the title of that one. It's Tim Kelly. That's Me With You on Today's Country with Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio. You can find Macy Martin at Macy Martin Music, by the way, both on Facebook and Twitter. You can find this next gentleman at The Tony Justice on Twitter. He is an over-the-road truck driver, but when he's not doing that, he is making some great country music as well. And if you stop into some of the truck stops around the country, like the Flying J and Love's Country stores, you can find Tony Justice CDs in those stores. This Side of the Radio is the title of this one from Tony Justice on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Hump Day Wednesday.
Hey, Mr. DJ, know you gotta play that song. It won't be the last time today you put it on. I know it's a big old hit, probably way up on the charts, but I'd like to make just one request. Have mercy on my heart. On this side of the radio, no sound is good here on my stereo. You didn't see me breaking down, but every word reminded me of her, reliving every step she took to go. What it's like, man, you don't know. On the side of the radio, everything was perfect. I'd had a damn good day until I tuned you in, man. You took that away. Every single word that I just heard is exactly how I feel. I went from drumming on my dashboard to crying on my steering wheel. On this side of the radio, no sound is good here on my stereo. You didn't see me breaking down with every word reminding me of her, reliving every step she took to go. What it's like, man, you don't know. On the side of the radio, rolling down this lonely road, I can barely see the white lines from the tears in my eyes. On the side of the radio,
Singer-songwriters for 25 years. Discover St. Cyr White. Dave St. Cyr and Dolan White make up the songwriting duo St. Cyr White. You'll find songs that lament over lost love.
Take my heart in your hands, give love a chance.
Their contemporary songs tell the listener stories about people's lives.
This is the life I fit by when the rooster crows. This is what country life's all about.
Their goal is to provide today's artists with songs they can be proud to interpret and perform or record as their own. Check them out on their website, stcyrwhite.com.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Here comes that moon again, just like an old friend. And there's a choir of crickets and they're singing those summer hymns. And nothing beats the sight of the mountains on a July night, and the way that silver light knows all the right places to shine. Tomorrow will be perfect weather, we should hit the river. There's no better time to start living the sweet life, rolling in sunshine, rocking the good time with all our friends. Easy and carefree, out in the summer breeze, loving a simple thanks for hours on end. Right about sundown, we lay on the ground, count on the stars as they come out one at a time. Ain't this a sweet life? Out on Lofton Road, out past the crooked cornrows, Grandma's porch light glows, we're all gonna go. Smell that bonfire burn, we should all take a turn, singing every song we remember and some we've never learned. And the beauty of it is when this day ends, we'll just do it again, living the sweet life, rolling in sunshine, rocking the good time with all our friends. Easy and carefree, out in the summer breeze, loving a simple thanks for hours on end. Right about sundown, we lay on the ground, count on the stars as they come out one at a time. Ain't this a sweet life? These long drawn out days won't stay around forever, so let's make them count so we can talk about them all winter. Living the sweet life, rolling in sunshine, rocking the good time with all our friends. Easy and carefree, out in the summer breeze, loving a simple thanks for hours on end. Right about sundown, we'll lay on the ground as we count all the stars as they come out one at a time. Ain't this a sweet life? Yeah, ain't it a sweet life? Ain't it a sweet life?
That is a sweet song, too. It is your 2016 Nashville Universal Awards Radio Single of the Year. He also won Male Vocalist of the Year, Mr. Tate Stevens, and it is called Sweet Life. And you ought to see him perform live. He puts on a Sweet Live performance as well. We got to see him do that 2016 at the Nashville Universal Awards at the world-famous Wild Horse Saloon. Well, we're not horsing around today. We're getting serious about this music, playing the best in new country, and we're going to give you the bonus hour today. We're going to go till 2 o'clock Central Time today with the best in new country. So lots more music on the way. How about this next gentleman? Brand new album just dropped about 2 months ago. Country Looks Good on You from the Tony Corrales Band. This one is called Fight for Your Love. You can find them on Twitter at TCB Country and live right now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I still open doors for you,
baby. Give you a kiss goodnight. And even when things turn out wrong, I do my best to make it right. You used to leave little notes. I'd find them throughout my day. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. I miss you when you're gone, even just for the day. All the beauty I still see in you just takes my breath away. You used to walk up behind and wrap your loving arms around me. I wanna be your one and only. I see you're in love but lonely. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. Baby, I'm gonna fight to make this house a home. And I'm sorry I made you feel so alone. So I'm gonna fight for your love. Show you everything this man is made of. And I take one hell of a beating to learn how to treat you right. 'Cause girl, I'm not going down. No, 'cause girl, I'm not going down without a fight. No.
The most music on the radio.
Get her done.
You're listening to the 2016 Nashville Universe Awards Radio Network of the Year. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I will not forget the day so wonderful when first I heard your voice, so beautiful. Longing for it each day, dreaming about you. Wondering if I lost my mind. But as time went by, the longing in my heart grew. I knew my love for you was always true. to hold and love you is needed for sure.
Great female talent for you right here on Indie Country Radio. Her name is Celine Jacqueline. That is called 15 Days. Absolutely love that song. Well, only 2 days and our station's mom's going to be here at my house in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and she's going to be sitting right next to me while we're doing some live shows next week, and if she wants to, we'll put her on the radio too. That'll be a great time, but she'll be program director for those days that she's here, I guarantee you, and we'll really be playing the best in new country then. She has some great taste in the world of country music, loves indie country music like no other. Miss Lula Bradbury flying from Indianapolis, Indiana, and she will be here Friday night with yours truly. We cannot wait. We're excited. This next gentleman is from Kennett, Missouri. Wrote In Case You Didn't Know for Mr. Brett Young, being blasted all over mainstream radio, and now you know. His name is Trent Tomlinson. When She Goes There, let's go there right now on today's country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Hump Day Wednesday.
I know that number, but I ain't picking up. She's coming over, gonna pick up her stuff. Ain't in the mood for a real big fight, wrecking my mind. Hell no, not tonight. Turn off the lights, say and lock it all up. Grab the keys and go fire up the truck. Ain't gonna be nowhere to be found when it all goes down. I don't wanna be here when she goes there, so I can't see that she don't care. If I don't see the leaving all over her face, I can keep believing everything's okay. If I don't feel the hurting hit and hear goodbye rolling off her lips, there's still a chance she ain't going anywhere. as I'm bellied up to a bar. I won't see her climbing out of her car. I won't see her stepping up on that porch, coming that door, get to doing what she came here for. I know there's no way I can take her looking so good while she's walking away. If I'm gone, I could brush it off like it never really happened at all. I don't wanna be here when she goes there, so I can't see that she don't care. If I don't see the leaving all over her face, I can keep believing everything's okay. If I don't feel the hurting hit and hear goodbye rolling off her lips, there's still a chance she ain't going anywhere. So I don't wanna be here when she goes there. Turn off the lights, hey, and lock it all up. Grab the keys and go fire up the truck. Ain't gonna be nowhere to be found when it all goes down. I don't wanna be here when she goes there, so I can't see that she don't care. If I don't see the leaving all over her face, I can keep believing everything's okay. If I don't feel the hurting hit and hear goodbye rolling off her lips, there's still a chance she ain't going anywhere. Hey, there's still a chance she ain't going anywhere. So I don't wanna be here when she goes there. I wanna be here when she goes there.
The featured song of the week is next on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I bet you never guess who I saw tonight. Guess you didn't see me in those low dim lights. I knew who she was from a table away. Yes, you're gonna stay. A table away.
That is called From a Table Away. It is our featured song of the week. We're playing it all week long on every live show on Indie Country Radio. That's how we do for the featured song of the week. And you can check it out on our website all week long as well, IndieCountryRadio.net. Just hit that Song of the Week tab. From a Table Away is by Sunny Sweeney. If you want to follow her on Twitter, her Twitter account is Gettin' Sweenard. Well, I'll tell you what, Lula, let's go Saturday night to Southbound Bar and Grill in Springfield, Missouri, and let's get Sweenard. We're going to see her perform live Saturday night, Southbound Bar and Grill, Springfield, Missouri. She will be there, and we will too. It's going to be a fun show. She is awesome, and we love her music. We got a lot of videos on the TV channel from Sunny as well. So check that out at Indie Country Television, IndieCountryRadio.net. These next artists are a great duo. They can be found at one_more_girl on Twitter. They are One More Girl. This is called Love Like Mine on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Hump Day Wednesday.
Scored. Just 'cause you're the first one walking out that door. So take it when you leave. I don't need your sympathy. I might stay up drunk on wine, hurt like hell, and I'll be crying black mascara tears. But you're never gonna find another love like mine. See, I think you think the new means better off, but the proof's in the pudding once the shine is lost. So go and get yourself a little taste of something else. I might stay up drunk on wine, hurt like hell, and I'll be crying black mascara tears. I might lock my door, sleep in my phone, miss you back for a month or so, but let me tell you something, my dear. I'm gonna be just fine, but you're never gonna find another love like mine. It's starting to sound like a good idea. The more I'm standing here, I might stay up drunk on wine, hurt like hell, and I'll be crying black mascara tears. I might lock my door, sleep in my phone, miss you back for a month or so, but let me tell you something, my dear. I'm gonna be just fine, but you're never gonna find it. No, I'm gonna be just fine, but you're never gonna find it. No, I'm gonna be just fine, but you're never gonna find another love like mine. You're never gonna find another love like mine.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Some guy cut me off on the way to work. I spilled hot coffee on my shirt. Hit a traffic jam by the Baptist church. And I was running late this morning. So I yelled and cussed and hit the dash. Then I saw that long black Cadillac, that line of headlights rolling past. Put it in perspective for me. Yeah, today's not my day, but today could be worse. Instead of driving this old Jeep, I could be riding in that hearse. No more knowing she's my world, being a daddy to my girls. There's so much left to do and left to say. So thank God today's not my day. She and I've got dinner plans tonight, and this weekend's back porch glass of wine. We got a trip out west in mid-July, plans for growing old together. And my girls, they're counting on me too. Yeah, to see their wildest dreams come true. Walk them down the aisle like daddies do. Toast them to forever. Yeah, today's not my day, but today could be worse. Instead of driving this old Jeep, could be riding in that hearse. No more knowing she's my world, being a daddy to my girls. There's so much left to do and left to say. So thank God today's not my day. 'Cause Lord, I need more time to be down here, stick around here before they put me in the ground. There's so much left to do and left to say. So thank God today's not my day.
That also is a former song of the week, the brand new single by request, Mr. Cody Prevost from Canada, and Today's Not My Day. We'll send that out to our station mom, coming my way Friday, and she right now is in Indianapolis, Indiana, packing her stuff and getting ready to come to see yours truly, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to hang out with Sunny Sweeney this coming Saturday night. We're going to have a fun time for a couple of weeks, so we are excited about that. Well, we hope you're excited about the final hour of Today's Country with Tim Kelly. We are kicking it off right now with Mr. Brent Harrison from Nashville, Tennessee, and his brand new single called This Side of Sunday on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Preacher says I clean up pretty good, but a new shirt and a shave don't mean you're living how you should. The sermon is a jump start for my soul. Every dusty hymn gets me feeling I'm not alone. But this side of Sunday, after the last amen, my stained glass starts to crack again, and the world comes creeping in. Here comes the next chance to show a man can change. Trying to get the verses off the page. This side of Sunday, this side of Sunday. Sometimes I use my words as kerosene, Get road rage instead of giving praise when a truck just misses me. Or forget it's just a fine line that divides me and the guy on the interstate holding up a cardboard sign. But this side of Sunday, after the last amen, my stained glass starts to crack again, and the world comes creeping in. Here comes the next chance to show a man can change. Trying to get the verses off the page. This side of Sunday, it's a tug of war between my want to and what I got a history of. Some old habits ain't easy to give up. This side of Sunday, after the last amen, my stained glass starts to crack again, and the world comes crashing in. Here comes the next chance to show a man can change. Trying to get the verses off the page. Yeah, I'm just trying to get those verses off the page. This side of Sunday, this side of Sunday.
The brand new single Preacher Man from the Darren Morris Band, playing now.
Fresh New Country
On KW Hit Country and Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Daddy grew up in the hollers of West Virginia, working for the railroad and coal mine. Till one day he heard the good Lord calling. He threw up his hands and he left that all behind. He packed up and moved on out to Texas, where I was just a twinkle in Mama's eyes. This is where I gave my soul to Jesus. This is where I was born and where I'll die. Hey, I'm the son of a preacher man that held that Bible in his hand. He did his best to teach me wrong from right. I am the man I am today, 'cause my daddy knew just how to pray. Like the words of Johnny Cash, he walked the line. He taught me how to work and play, live and laugh and love every day. Be thankful for this life that I call mine. Well, he went home a few years ago, and it's my turn, that's where I'll go. But until then, I ain't wasting precious time. Hey, I'm the son of a preacher man that held that Bible in his hand. He did his best to teach me wrong from right. I am the man I am today, 'cause my daddy knew just how to pray. Like the words of Johnny Cash, he walked the line. All the time. Did his best to teach me wrong from right. But I am the man I am today, 'cause my daddy knew just how to pray. Like the words of Johnny Cash, he walked the line. Like the words of Johnny Cash, he walked the line. He walked the line.
2018 Vocal Group of the Year, Mr. Darren Morris with the Darren Morris Band from Gilmer, Texas, and fresh off of a Texas country music cruise as well. And I've seen some of the videos that he put on Facebook of them performing, and man, are they good. His brand new single, Preacher Man, is good as well, blowing up the indie country radio charts. You guys go follow the Darren Morris Band and check out their music and buy it too. He's getting lots of streams on Spotify and other places. Good stuff. Speaking of Spotify, you can go to Indie Country Radio on Spotify. Just check out their podcast. This is their 10-year anniversary as well. So congratulations to Spotify for doing their thing in the world of music in general. For country music, they're doing quite well as well. And we are glad to be on Spotify right here at Indie Country Radio. Well, we spot the hits, and this song is a hit. I love a great country music ballad. His name is Reggie Shaw. Reggie Shaw Music on Facebook and Twitter from Nashville, Tennessee, and She Don't Love Me Anymore on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Well, I tried to make her love me, but it just pushed her away. Oh, she said she needed time to think, so I've been counting the days, hoping she'd come back around, find again what we'd lost. Yeah, the price of losing's high, and I'm paying the cost. She don't love me anymore. I can hear it in her voice. Time makes it louder, it seems, in the silence between her and I could move on and find a way to close that door. She don't love me anymore. Yeah, I can see it so clear now. The day we said goodbye, that distant look in her eyes, that desperate hope in mine. Oh, and as I drove away with the pieces of our lives, I wonder what I could have done to make her change her mind. She don't love me anymore. I can hear it in her voice. Time makes it louder, it seems, in the silence between her and me. Oh, and I wish I could move on and find a way to close that door. She don't love me. What they say, it's gonna get easier each and every day, but I'm still waiting on that, 'cause I know she ain't coming back. She don't love me anymore. I can hear it in her voice. Time makes it louder, it seems, in the silence between her and me. Oh, and I wish I could move on and find a way to close that door. anymore.
Aw, the commercials are napping. Don't they look so cute? Let's let them sleep and keep the commercial-free music going.
Some say we're full of bull, and that's how we like it. On the radio, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. Connect with us now.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
That 1980 bottle of Crown sure was easy going down when Granddaddy poured me my first shot on graduation day. And here sits a $200 bottle of wine we toasted on our wedding night. It don't hold a candle to the way she kissed me when we said I do. If these bottles could talk, man, they'd tell you everything. If these bottles could talk, they tell you all my dreams, my hopes, my fears, my failures and tears. If these bottles could talk. And there's quite a few I'd like to forget, all the crazy things they'd say like that's way too much. I can drive your truck, here's to drowning her memory away. If these bottles could talk, man, they'd tell you everything. If these bottles could talk, they'd tell you all my dreams, my hopes, my fears, my failures and tears. If these bottles could talk. Bottles talk when they're slammed against the wall. Bottles talk when they're held high after winning it all. They pick you up after you fall. Bottles talk. Yeah, bottles talk.
That is an absolute hit song, in my opinion. He is a demo singer, believe it or not. Boy, he did a good job on that one. Somebody needs to make a hit out of that like he did. His name is Matt Dame, D-A-M-E. That's where you can find him on Twitter, If These Bottles Could Talk. Well, I'll tell you what, my coffee cup's talking. It's almost out of coffee. What are you guys having this afternoon? We're way past the lunch hour here in Branson, Missouri, unless you get a long lunch hour. If you do, come back and listen for the best in new country anytime. All of our shows are recorded. IndieCountryRadio.net is our website. You can listen to us live on the homepage as well. We'd love to listen to know where you guys are listening from. So get on your social media pages. Follow us on Twitter at New Country's Best and tell us where you guys are from and where you hear Indie Country Radio. We would love to hear from you as well. If you want to be on Indie Country Radio as an artist, email us those MP3s to IndieCountryRadio@yahoo.com. Miss Arlene Quinn, always making somebody's life better. I tell you what, she's a great artist from Canada. You can find her on Twitter at ArleneQuinn12. This is called Life is Good. Sure is when you're playing her music on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Hot coffee in my favorite cup, full tank of gas in my pickup truck, driving down that old dirt road, kicking up dust, windows roll down, radio up. Ain't much jingle in my old blue jeans, but I got you riding shotgun, and that's all I need. And life is good, and it feels like it should. Ain't got time for looking back, leaving it all in the past. 'Cause life is good. Your hand in mine, sun on my face. When the world gets heavy, you're my saving grace. I don't need the fine things money can buy, 'cause with you by my side, I know I can fly. High on life, I ain't coming down. Boy, you got me spinning like a merry-go-round. And life is good, and it feels like it should. Ain't got time for looking back, leaving it all in the past. 'Cause life is good. And life is good. Life is good. Life is good. Life is good. And it feels like it should. Ain't got time for looking back, leaving it all in the past. 'Cause life is good. Life is good.
Today's country.
You might be everything that I need, but you gotta come talk to me, talk to me. Today's country.
Girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels.
We got the hits. All the hits. Today's country.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Farmer Crawford's melon patch was ripe for picking. Daddy warned me, stay away, but I didn't listen. Got some buckshot in my tail, had to spend the night in jail. I won't forget the look on Daddy's face. It was a lesson learned the hard way. They would tell me till they were blue in the face, and it helped me. I just do it anyway. Could have saved myself a lot of heartache. I should have learned from their mistakes, but I had to learn the hard way. Came across an old
So I filled up a rusted tin cup, started sipping. My mama thought that I was dead, face down in the flower bed. I was sick for 3 whole days. Another lesson learned the hard way. They would tell me till they were blue in the face. Heaven help me, I just do it anyway. Gonna save myself a lot of heartache. I should have learned from their mistakes, but I had to learn the hard way. They would tell me till they were blue in the face. Heaven help me, I just do it anyway. Could have saved myself a lot of heartache. I should have learned from their mistakes, but I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn the hard way. Oh, I had to learn the hard way.
They are Cash Creek, and that is a great tune called The Hard Way. Well, have you guys been doing things the hard way? Looking at FM radio, turning that dial, trying to find a different song instead of the same old song or same artist every hour like they do on mainstream? Well, we are not the mainstream. I've got about 1,500 songs in my library. I only can do a 3-hour show, but we are on our website 24/7, IndieCountryRadio.net, and I guarantee you're going to love the music that we play, and you're going to say, how is that guy not on FM radio? Well, that's why we give you their Facebook and Twitter accounts. Tweet to them. If you think there's a song that a mainstream artist ought to pick up, that they need some fresh material, we work with a lot of songwriters too. Check out that page on our IndieCountryRadio.net website. It is a great website, great stuff on there, and we play the best in new country. That's what we're doing right now. Well, this next gentleman from the state of Texas is a spokesperson for your Texas area Ford dealer. He is Mr. Jason Cassidy, and how good love feels on today's country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on a Hump Day Wednesday.
What are the chances of running into you today without him by your side and getting in the way? I know that he hurt you, and I know he made you cry. Trust me, girl, it's not true love. Let me show you the other side. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. He don't care about you, baby, but I always will. I wanna hold you, girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. I'm not standing in the shadows anymore. I'll come right out and tell you he's not what you're looking for. I wanna take you to a place you've never been. Girl, he's just your lover, but I can be your best friend. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. He don't care about you, baby, but I always will. I wanna hold you, girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad missing you. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. He don't care about you, baby, but I always will. I wanna hold you, girl, let me show you what he's giving you ain't real. I want you to know so bad how good love feels. How good love feels.
You've heard the rest. Now stick with the best. Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
I taste sweeter than the drink I'm drinking. And you know better than to think what you're thinking. This room, your heart, your head, your world is spinning. It's like pouring gas on a fire, it's only the beginning. I'll take you places that you ain't never been. The church and your mama won't forgive your sins. You'll be trapped in my spell once you kiss these lips. I don't play hard to get, I play hard to forget. You try to walk away, but only run back to the fire. And this crazy flame only gets harder and higher. You say it's the last time, but you know you're a liar. 'Cause when I put your hands on my body, you'll go haywire. I'll take you places that you ain't never been. The church and your mama won't forgive your sins. You'll be trapped in my spell once you kiss these lips. I don't play hard to get, I play hard to forget. As soon as you fall and think you're in love and can't get enough, I'll slip away, my number will change, leaving you only that one. I'll take you places that you ain't never been. The church and your mama won't forgive your sins. You'll be trapped in my spell once you kiss these lips. I don't play hard to get. Oh, and I'll take you places that you ain't never been. The church and your mama won't forgive your sins. You'll be trapped in my spell once you kiss these lips. I don't play hard to get, I play hard to forget. Ooh, yeah, I'm hard to forget.
Her name is Jessica Nickel. That is Jessica with a K, and Jessica Nickel Official if you want to find her on the big Twitter machine. A former song of the week right there called Hard to Forget. Boy, she's hard to forget once you hear that song. That one will be stuck in your head the rest of the day. Well, that's the plan right here. We've got about 25 minutes left to go on Indie Country Radio of a live show. But don't forget, you can listen to all of our shows on Spreaker.com. Search Spreaker.com and search Indie Country Radio, rather, once you get to Spreaker.com. And you'll be able to hear all of our shows on there. They are recorded podcasts that you can listen to over and over and over again, and we sure would appreciate it. We love listening to this next group, Richard, Jane, the whole crew of One Ugly Cowboy from Toronto, Canada. One Lucky Break from Lucky on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
This old cowboy's lived the blues. I've had my share of downs. Seemed the only thing I could count on was my shadow on the ground. Took my hard knock straight up, dusted off my boots, pulled my hat down on my forehead, determined not to lose. Keep believing. Sunrise, sunset. When the trail goes on and it's cold and wet. A simple twist of fate, and everything can change. I'm just one lucky brave from lucky. Been living my whole life, it seems, on a wing and prayer. If nothing was worth something, I'd be a millionaire. Love keeps evading me. I spend most nights alone. When the dark bites cold and lonely, the whiskey keeps me warm. Keep believing. Sunrise, sunset. When the trail goes on and it's cold and wet. A simple twist of fate, and everything can change. I'm just one lucky brave from lucky. When the dust finally settles and I look back on my life, if I didn't bet the right horse, at least I rolled the dice. Keep believing. Sunrise, sunset. When the trail goes on and it's cold and wet. A simple twist of fate, and everything can change. I'm just one lucky brave from lucky. Gotta keep on dreaming. I gotta keep believing. I'm just one lucky brave from lucky.
Because there's no such thing as enough country. You know that great song that you just can't get out of your head? We're playing it right now. Wow, it's like we're right there inside your head. Okay, well, maybe not literally.
Don't touch that dial!
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
In the basement! 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 Up to the basement! In the basement! In the basement!
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly
on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Deeper than the ocean, stronger than a hurricane, carved out in an oak tree, baby, with a heart around our names. Even when our hair turns gray, you'll be beautiful to me. And if you ever wonder, baby, let me tell you how it's gonna be. My love is forever in a day. It'll never go away, like it's chiseled in stone, written in a love song. Moon and the stars and the sky shine bright together. My love for you is forever. My love for you is forever. My love for you is brighter than a sundown sitting on a San Francisco bay. Never gonna run, never gonna go away. My love is forever in a day. It'll never go away like it's chiseled in stone, written in a love song. Moon and the stars in the sky shine bright together. My love for you is forever. Forever in a day, it'll never go away like it's chiseled in stone, written in a love song. Moon and the stars and the sky shine bright together. My love for you is a hold on tight. Gonna get it right, gonna love you, baby, for the rest of my life. Moon and the stars and the sky shine bright together. My love for you is forever. My love for you is forever. Deeper than the ocean, stronger than a hurricane.
His name is Ty March. That is his brand new single. It is called Forever, and you can find him on Twitter at Ty March Country. You better check him out. He used to be from Texas. Now he's in Nashville, Tennessee as well, doing his thing in the world of country music. Isn't that a great song? We love it around here. Well, we absolutely love this next young lady. I call her R. Carrie Underwood here at Indie Country Radio. She is my good friend from El Dorado Springs, Missouri, Miss Camber Kane. Her brand new single now, Your Love is Like a Sunday, on Today's Country from Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
When that morning ray of light comes slipping through my window, I know everything's just right. With your head there on my pillow, it's another don't wanna go anywhere feeling that you're giving to me. Even on a Monday, you make me believe your love is like a Sunday, just like an angel shining down on me. Your love is like a Sunday, sweet as a gospel song. Don't worry about tomorrow or the crazy world outside, 'cause every minute you're with me, I know I'm always gonna find that peace inside. Your love is like a Sunday, just like an angel shining down on me. Your love is like a Sunday, sweet as a gospel song, sung so heavenly.
one man, and he's in another world. Tim Kelly, Indie Country Radio.
Billy's a straight-laced accountant, crunching numbers all day long. He's like a machine with this boring routine, but everybody's reading him wrong. Come Saturdays round September, he's not the guy you remember. He's lighting up the charcoal lights and down the long necks, acting a fool with a bunch of crazy rednecks, partying harder than all the frat boys around. All bets are off once you put the tailgate down. He'll cover his body in war paint, put a foam finger on his right hand. He's loud and he's proud, always revving up the crowd. He's a cape-wearing super fan, and he'll lose his voice before halftime. But after the game, he'll be in the parking lot feeling alright. He's lighting up the charcoal lights and down the long necks, acting a fool with a bunch of crazy rednecks, partying harder than all the frat boys around. All bets are off once you put the tailgate down. Come Monday morning, he'll be back at work, wearing a silk tie and cotton shirt. He's there at his desk, but his mind's on next weekend with all his friends. He's lighting up the charcoal lights and down the long necks, acting a fool with a bunch of crazy rednecks, partying harder than all the frat boys around. Yeah, he's lighting up the charcoal lights and down the long necks, acting a fool with all the other rednecks, partying harder than all the frat boys around. All bets are off once you put the tailgate down. Yeah, put the tailgate down.
He is the favorite nephew of Donnie and Marie, so he says. Donnie and Marie Osmond. His name is Nathan Osmond, and that's where you can find him on Twitter. That is a great tune called The Tailgate Song. You know, speaking of that, I got an NFL Sunday ticket from tailgating somebody too close. Do you believe that? Well, I didn't think you would, but that's a funny story, isn't it? Miss Jessie Tyler Williams is up next. Her CD is called This Road. This is called On the Right Track. I think we're there on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Well, I woke up this morning, had a jump in my step, a smile on my face as I moved on ahead. I jumped in my car and the traffic was good, so I took a long drive to my old neighborhood. And as I drove past all those memories, I'm back, I'm on the right track. Well, today is the first day of the rest of my life. What I do now, I
Alberta, Canada. She's my good friend Jessie Tyler Williams. The Road on the Right Track is the title of that one. The CD is called This Road. Go get that CD. Well, I want to thank Miss Laura Black Wines for doing a great radio interview today. Also from the state of Missouri. What a fabulous time we had. And she's welcome to come back anytime. We'll talk to her again, hopefully real soon. We also want to say a prayer for all of those in the path of Hurricane Michael today that's going to hit the coast of Florida. So you guys be safe, and hopefully everybody's evacuated, and we will see you on the radio real soon. That's going to do it for me today. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Check us out on our website, timkellyproductions.com. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you on the radio. Bye-bye now.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on, I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school gym floor and a slow